Hey guys, today I'm going to be projecting some of the new slabs as well as some harder climbs. First up is this red V5. It starts with a traverse right on some big dual text holds. Then you make your way over to this big blob with a good edge and top out. I cheat the start and use some other holds to get me in position to match. I get the undercling with my right hand. I try to press down with my left hand and step through, but I barn door off. I use another hold to get my left foot on the starting hold and see if that position is better. I get my right foot higher on the volume, but I still end up barn dooring. I try to get my left foot up without the extra hold, but it's a lot harder. I try foot swapping, but I completely miss the foothold. I go back to the step through method. This time, I get the undercling with my left hand, and the step through feels a lot better. I step too low on the volume and end up slipping. This time, I'm able to slowly step through onto the right part of the volume and bring my right foot up and match the undercling. I try to step on the flat hold, but it pushes me left, away from the next hold. I inch my way to the right on the volume and get my right hand on the blob. I get my left foot on the flat hold, and then I can match hands. I smear to walk my feet up and get a heel hook. It pops when I'm rocking over, but I'm able to hold on. I use my calf instead, and I'm able to sit on top of the hold. Then I'm able to top out. I'll have to come back and send it with a legitimate start. But for now, I move on to this white V8. All of the holds are pinches. It starts with a move to an undercling. Then you go straight up. Then there are some volumes and another undercling. Then you have to get around the corner and top out on some really small holds. The move to the undercling isn't bad. The move to the next hold is massive, and I cut feet. I think I have to match on the next hold, but my left foot slipped. This time, I'm able to get the match. I go for the volume, but it felt pretty bad. I try a couple more times, but it doesn't work. Maybe I need to go to the corner of the volume. I start from the undercling to focus on that move. I try matching my hand with a heel hook, but that feels bad. I just throw for the undercling, but I'm pretty sure that's not the beta. I try getting a high right foot, but it's small and I can't use it to pull myself closer to the undercling. I move on to this pink comp climb. It starts with 2 hands on the red volume and 2 feet on the gray volume. You make a move to this big hold. Then you make a big move to this undercling. Finally, you have to find some balance on the volumes and match on a tiny hold. I have a bit of trouble figuring out the start position. The volume for your feet is quite slopey, and there didn't seem to be anywhere to place my right hand. I tried the arete, but it feels like nothing. I even tried to start facing out. I try to use the next hold to establish on the start holds. I get a heel hook on the starting volume. It doesn't quite work, but I realize that I can get opposition with my feet and put most of the weight through my left hand. This time, I get a toe hook and it works. Unfortunately, my left hand slips. I try doing a completely legal start by stepping into a toe hook catch. Unfortunately, my left hand slips on the next move. This time, I step into a heel hook catch. I'm able to make it to the next hold. The move to that undercling feels huge though. I touch the hold, and it's surprisingly small and not that great. I jump to the second hold to try that move. I try to catch it as a Gaston instead of an undercling, and it feels better, but I'm afraid of destroying my shoulders if I slip on that volume. I move on to this pink V6. You start with a heel hook and have to get around the corner. Then, you get to these slopey side pulls. Then, you have to stand on top of them and make a move to the top hold. It's upside down, so there's no edge on the top part, just a bit of friction. Then, you have to top out. I get my left hand on the volume and pull on it to rock over onto my left side. But I have to undo it and switch the heel to a toe first, so I can reach the first side pull. I'm way too stretched out, and my right hand pops. I try the climb from there. I think about getting a high left foot, but that's way too high. I try to step on the volume with my right foot, but then I get stuck. I try the climb from the next move to see what it's like. I go up with the right hand, but then I get stuck. I tried leaning to the left against the lower side pull, but that doesn't help. I grab the higher side pull with my left hand, but I can't even move from that position. I try from the first side pull. I realize that I can balance on my left foot and push off the slopey holds with my left hand to get my right foot onto the highest part of the volume. Then, I can mantle to get to the next hold. I try to step up with just my left foot and right hand, but I can't do it. I use the down climbing handles to figure out the last part. I find that I can't reach the last hold from the lower side pull on the left. Once I manage on the last hold, I'm able to get my feet up and top out. I try getting my left foot on the higher side pull early, but it feels bad and I bail. This time, I go for a foot swap. I have the left foot on the higher side pull, but it's super sketchy. can't pull up and reach the last hole. And then, my foot pops. I try to remove my right foot so all of the weight is on the left foot, but it feels super sketchy and I bail. I try to just trust my left foot, but it pops. I use the down climbing handle to see if I can use the arete as an intermediate so I don't have to make such a big move to the last hole, but it felt pretty bad. But that's going to be the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!